Welcome to DigiKey Models. I'm Jason, your host, and I do models. Today's a bench update. I'll look at some stuff. Everything is extremely screwed up. I don't know what's going on, so I don't know how well this video is going to turn out. But first, we're going to look at my order from DigiKey. This is my first time ordering from DigiKey. They got here pretty quick. I used just a standard USPS shipping. The cheapest was like $5 and it got here in like 4 days. I ordered on a Saturday and I got it on Wednesday. It didn't ship till Monday, so even then, and then I ordered another set of items on Monday and it should be here tomorrow, so we'll look at that then. Let's see what I got here. I opened it already. I just wanted to make sure everything was there. It's packed very nice. Everything is in these electrostatic bags. So we're going to take a look at what I got here. Alright, let's see. Let's move this to this side here. Well, this is my part number 40. Okay, this is an IC SRAM 64K parallel 28 dip. So, and everything is in these cool electrostatic bags. So I'm going to try to keep these bags intact because I like to save these. So let's take a look at the chip here. I'm going to have to manually turn this on because of the camera problems. We're just going to turn that on there. And my light has died. That's fantastic. As you can see the chip there. Yeah, so we have, there's the chip. It's this camera's not working. Nothing is working today. I'm just going to turn that off and I'm just going to use this camera. Here's the chip. It's 64K RAM. I might be using this in the code crack game. We'll be looking at that further in that. I have a couple uses for those chips. They're very cheap on DigiKey. And then here is some piano hinge style dip switches. 8 dip switches, piano style. Push it down. So I got these for my breadboard projects, and what's nice, these don't fit into the breadboard very well. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit here. These don't fit in the breadboard real well, but I haven't shown these yet, but I got these turn pin headers here, and they clip in. Should clip in rather nicely. Oh, I got a bit pin there. So that's pretty decisive, and that will fit into my breadboard, and I can use the piano style switches. They may be a little easier to use than the other type of dip switches that I have here. I have these type of dip switches, so I want to try the piano style. I got a few different styles to use. That's that order. I don't know if this is an electrostatic bag, but it's still a nice neat bag. Here is some other dip switches. These were a little bit cheaper. I want to see what the difference is here. So, not much difference. They feel like they switch, but these have a longer switch on them, so I like the red ones a little bit better so far. But, you know, Only time will tell. I have to test them out. And I like how with DigiKey you can, when you order the stuff, you can actually change the description so it tells you on the package what you ordered it for. So if you're fixing things and you ordered a specific component, you can do that. Okay, this is some 74 HC7377. This is a D-type flip-flop, 8-bit, 20-pin. This is basically an 8-bit register. I've been using 4-bit registers, and I found these 8-bit registers, so I plan on trying these for the 8 bits of projects I'm working on. I'm doing a lot of projects with 8-bit stuff, so believe it or not, you can actually do some traffic lights with 8 bits. 2 sets of 8 bits, so 16 bits total. What is this here? This is some, well, this was definitely not what I ordered, but we'll take a look at it anyways. This is some 5s. I ordered 4s. So this is 3-5 switch. I definitely ordered 4. SM25. See, it doesn't even say how many on the package. It just says switch piano dip SPST index 5. Okay, maybe that was my fault. I'll look into the order. And then I got this here. I've already looked at a few of these on the channel, but this one I got for a very specific reason. This is the TI Launchpad for MSP 430 MCU. This is the MSP 430 FR 2355, and this is a very specific one. So everybody knows about that. So this is a very specific one. It comes with a USB cable. Right there, mini USB cable. I have tons of those. Here is the launch design. Nice little breakout pinout on this. A lot less information with this one than compared to the other one. We'll just take a quick look at it, and then I will be talking about this in great detail, and I'll explain why in a minute. Well, this one's nice. This one comes with some standoffs. So at least 2 standoffs. No, in this corner. So it looks like we have our microcontroller here, and we have our programming and debugging microcontroller. There's some jumpers, ground 3.3 volts. Looks like we have a connection for possibly a battery. Looks like you could do some parallel batteries in here. So I don't know. It's got 2 buttons on it. Let's see if it says anything on this. No, it doesn't. It just says your pinouts. It doesn't say what any. And this looks like the one I opened yesterday the pinout didn't match the sheet. This one seems to match. So now the reason for this device, and I'll explain that now, and then I'll explain the reason I got this after I show you something else I got to try, and then I will explain the purpose of this unit here and why I needed it. So let's zoom you guys out a little bit, because my Stream Deck and OSB are glitching out. So I ordered this Quibach DuPont crimping toolkit. It got over 600 5-star reviews, hundreds of 4-star reviews, very little 1-star and 2-star, and then the 1-star and 2-star were more about I couldn't figure out how to use it than the actual quality of it. It comes with a DuPont connector kit and a JST XH connector kit. and I do make my own wiring. And what I've used before was these two tools here. This one here, ratchet style. It seems to want to lighten this up a little bit. It seems to want to crush the. It seems to want to crush the connector and not. It just doesn't seem to work. And then this one's even. I mean, it's an IWISS, IWISS, which is supposed to be a good brand, but it doesn't. I can't figure it out. You have to crimp in 2 spots, and I've had difficulty. I've used these at my old job, this type of D-style crimper, and I didn't have any issues with it. So, and then I have a set of JST I've used very little of in the past because of the crimper. I couldn't get the crimps. They would fall out or they would come off the wire and things like that. So I got this. Let's open it up, take a look at it. I didn't really need the connectors, but it was the only one that came with this D-style crimper. And here is a little box of JST. I'll probably just combine that with the box I have, and the DuPont connectors. You can see everything in there. And actually, I do need to repair some DuPont connectors, so this actually was a plus. I didn't really want this, but it actually turned out I do need to fix some DuPont connectors, so this is actually going to come in more handy than I anticipated. I thought I had a set of DuPont, but I do not. But this is the main thing right here, this tool. Let's take a look at what we got here. And then it is. So let's look at this here. So it does look like it has the right form, and it looks like you can just click it once. To hold it, you put your wire in and you crimp it the rest of the way, and then it opens up. And you can actually, can you disengage it now? So that's this thing right here, 0.01 millimeter, gauge 26 to 18. So I'm hoping that this works. I might make a separate video on making cables, because I gotta make some. I gotta put a JST connector on this battery, and then I want to put a JST connector on this battery pack. I'm doing some tests on this now to test that unit. So that is that. Now let's talk about this MSP unit here and what that's for. I picked up this textbook for this book class I'm taking on embedded system design, and it focuses on learning embedded systems around this unit here. This guy, Brock Lemire's, is fantastic. He has online videos that go with the book on YouTube. He also has another book, Digital Logic, System and Design. I'm also getting that book. I'm going to be doing that, going through that, doing all the exercises, learning, and actually coding with some Verilog on my FPGA. And then this one uses this microcontroller. So I'm looking forward to this. I've already got through Chapter 1 and some of Chapter 2. I plan on discussing this more in a video. Once I get a handle and get my schedule down, I'm going to be trying to do a week of embedded systems and a week of digital logic, and going back and forth through the week. So, and talking about what I learned and different aspects of it. And then when it comes to programming this Launchpad, I'm going to be working with that, some videos, doing different programming and testing different things. So I still have to download all the requisite hardware and the IDE for this. I'm not sure what IDE it uses. The other one said what IDE they used. It says TI/FR2355. LP launchpad, so I guess I have to pop that into, let's see here if I can get this to work at all, because my computer is not working well at all today. There it goes, that might have worked. Okay, so let's go to ti.com and see if this will switch to monitor 1. Yes, it does switch to monitor 1. So TI slash FR 2355 LP. Enter. Okay, so we have the documentation, data sheet, application notes, user guides, design files, more literature. This one is the 2355. So this one is the 24 megahertz analog microcontroller with 32K RAM, op amps, PGA, 12 bits of digital analog converter, and 12-bit analog to digital converter. That's pretty good. Might be better than the Adreno. I think that's 8 and 10 bit. So, where is the... I don't see watch the launchpad dinner. Let's see what this is.
Welcome to the MSP EXP430 FR2355 Launchpad Development Kit out-of-box demo.
Okay, let's try this now.
This Launchpad Development Kit offers a low-cost prototyping platform for evaluating the MSP430 FR2355 ultra-low-power FRAM microcontroller family. This video will get you started developing with the two out-of-box demos using the kit's onboard light sensor and the smart analog combo modules integrated in the MCU. Let's get started with the light sensor demo. This demo detects changes in ambient lighting and comes pre-programmed on your MSP430 FR2355 Launchpad. Plug the Launchpad into your computer using the included micro USB cable. Your Launchpad should now be powered. The green LED indicates that ambient light is entering the sensor, while the red LED indicates that there is no ambient light entering the sensor. Slowly bring your finger closer to the light sensor until you cover it completely. You should notice the green LED dim and the red LED illuminate. This shows that there is no ambient light entering the sensor. Remove your finger and notice the green LED returns. You can also calibrate the ambient light value. Completely cover the light sensor and press the left button. The ambient light threshold...
We're not going to watch all that. I don't know what kind of copyright on there. Where is the programming IDE? There's the data sheet. Well, maybe when I get to that section in the book, it's going to give me the software. Let's see what the view options. MSBware Cloud. So they're both free. For versions earlier than C. What do we have here? What version do we have? Well, we're going to try this one. I guess we'll take the newest one. No, not that one. Hold on, I think I messed that up. I don't want a previous version. Click on the links in the table below to download. I guess we're doing this whole thing. Okay, so, let me switch to this camera real quick so I can enter this here. Okay, let's see here. I just gotta go in here. This may take too long, and yeah, this is not working. Okay, so I will set this up in another video when I go through the book. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Links to social media. You can also support me on Patreon. Thank you so much and have a fantastic day. Hey guys, I'm popping in at the end of this video. It's just a little bonus feature here. I tested out my crimper here and I wanted to demonstrate it. I did this part here with this JST and I put in this side with these little pigs here, but I'm going to add a DuPont connector to these ends here. So I got the DuPont connector here, and I haven't tried a DuPont in here yet, but we're gonna try it here. So we get the connector in there like that, and then we'll stick our wire in and we'll squeeze it, and then that is pretty sealed on there. We'll look at it under the microscope. Hold on a second. I should be able to see that better now. As you can see, that is nice and crimped on there like that, and then we're going to stick it into our single DuPont here. So where is the clip part? Not quite sure how these go in. I'm gonna try to pull on it from this end. Seems like I may have used slightly too thick of insulation on my wire here, but it doesn't want to slide into the connector. Yeah, that is in there. I don't think it's in there all the way though. I think that insulation is a little thick on that wire, and that needs to go in a little bit more. Let me try it on a thinner wire here. Let's just try one on this thinner wire and see if that makes a difference. That wire may have been too much for it. So these seem to be a lot easier to load than the JST connectors. Okay, so I got that in there. We got it crimped. Got a good solid crimp. Let's see if it fits in here any better. Okay, so seems like this little plastic thing needs to get popped up a little bit before it can slide all the way in. There's no instructions on these. I mean, I would think that that slides in there and then locks on this face right here. I don't see how else it would work. Okay, so my wire was a little bit wide at the base. So there we go. Yeah, that's in there now. So we have the little DuPont there. So we'll tag this in the end of the video. Alright guys, so that is how the crimper works. It works a lot better than the other crimper. The JTS seemed to work good. These little pins that I put sticking out of this JTS connector, I'm not so sure about. I should have just put a regular connector on it and plugged that into the breadboard. But this seems to work better on this smaller wire. So that's going to do it for this, guys. This is definitely the end of the video. Thanks for sticking around for this bonus footage. Thank you.